Greetings and salutations. This is another Rhino Barrow's Nerdsville video. Uh, I've been watching What Culture's wrestling channel and Wrestling with Regret. Both of them I have full respect for when it comes to wrestling knowledge and wrestling uh, uh, history and fan fictional. Uh, Booking, storylines, politics, and that. Sorry, just had to put something behind my ear. This one, they've done videos. Both of them have done videos on the WCW Invasion of the WWF back in the but now known as World Wrestling Entertainment, or the WWE. This is how I would have booked the WCW Invasion. Firstly, the year 2001 hits on WCW Nitro. You'd have guys, young talent in the company going to someone like Eric Bischoff or Vince Russo saying, "Where's my money? Where is my money?" As to say, you know what, you guys haven't paid us, give us some money or we're walking. Then on the following week, you just start to see all these young WCW guys working on the World Wrestling Federation, either on the Thunder show, or on the SmackDown or the Raw show. This continues on till the Royal Rumble. Through the Royal Rumble, through No Way Out, but then you got WWE guys going, "What the hell's going on here?" But as this time is going on, I would continue on with the Vince versus Shane storyline. But then on Nitro's last week, Shane walks out and says, "You know what, Dad? You know what, Vince McMahon? You were too slow. You were too sloppy in executing the buyout of WCW. You know those guys that have been coming in, interrupting the matches, oh, I'm so happy to say it was me. I was one signing the contracts for them to come on over to the WWF. You take a look at it. You know the reason why Billy Kidman wasn't here? Well, I am responsible here in WCW. Why did you think that Billy Kidman is, why? Why did you think the title had to be vacated from Dean Malenko? No, sorry, Gilbert. So sorry. Yeah, sorry. Dean Malenko. What do you think he was cut off after that masked man, that masked individual, did the 450 splash on Dean Malenko? He was crippled. I tell you who, me. I was the one who crippled your light heavyweight champion. Then you can have. Then I would have. May Chavo Guerrero Jr. come to the WCW ring. Come on. And there's that. This is my light heavyweight champion. This is the WCW Cruiserweight champion. And you know what? He's coming with me. But then I'll have, Shane Helms going, you know what? Why does he get to go with you? Then I'll have the match, have a match with Chavo Guerrero Jr. versus Shane Helms. Shane Helms beats Chavo Guerrero. Chavo Guerrero goes, good stuff, you guys, which will lead to Shane Helms being the champion, leading the WCW Cruiserweight champion, going into the Invasion. Then I'll just say, you know what? Booker T just defeated Scott Steiner for the World Heavyweight title. You see, you have two men to hold two titles. You see, here in WCW, Vince, we only have one. And have Booker T come back down to the ring, him raising those two title belts in the air, the United States and the World Heavyweight title. Then to have Shawn O'Haire and Chuck Palumbo come down to the ring saying, "We're the tag team champions. Have you forgot about us?" He goes, "No." And have Shane go, "You know what, Vinny boy, Daddy, you have old people as your champions, as your tag team champions. Look here, I'm forward thinking. I have young, bright and strong champions. All in this ring." Then you'll just build up from there. Then at WrestleMania 17. WrestleMania 17 comes around. And I would have WCW wrestlers invade certain matches in the card. Firstly, I'd have let's see. I would definitely have Mike Awesome smack Kane in the back of the head after he defeated Raven and the Big Show for the Hardcore title. Pin him 1, 2, and 3. First WWF Championship belt to go to WCW. And have Jim Ross or someone like that would go, what the hell's just happened here? Hang on. That's Mike Awesome. He's WCW. He's not WWF. What is he doing here? Then that's one match. Another match. Just during the Chris Jericho versus William Regal match with the WWF Intercontinental title up for grabs, I'd have a showing of a bus coming with huge letters on the side, WCW. And the door opens, Shane McMahon walks out, wearing the WCW, he's Shane McMahon WCW t-shirt, carrying the WCW duffel, sports bag, and him having Mr. WCW, the United States and World Heavyweight Champion Booker T go, haha, time to beat that sucker. And Shane goes, yeah, Book, I will. And things will go on from there. As to and even have Billy Kidman, Shawn Stasiak come out as well. Behind Booker T. Then the camera goes back into the ring, where Chris Jericho and William Regal are going, what the hell's going on here? Then so just doing this is a long history. Oh. Then I would have Then I'll have Lance Storm and Rick Steiner charge the ring at WrestleMania 7, while the referee go down on one side, have Canyon and Buff Bagwell come racing from the crowd, and there they are, just wailing in on, just going, it's like the referee leaves the ring, goes, go back. Then Chris Jericho and William Regal get beaten up, and with them going, who's the champion in this one? I don't know. Pulls Chris Jericho over, leave the ring, 1, 2, and 3, and he'll have it legally. Chris Jericho defeats William Regal. Then, right before the tag team title belt, like the Edge versus Dudley Boys versus the Hardy Boys for the in the table ladders and chairs match for the WWF Tag Team titles, championship belts, whatever you want to call them. Actually, before then, because it'll have to be before the Shane McMahon beating, well, the Shane McMahon versus Vince McMahon fight, street fight. And let me see. Shane comes up to Jeff and Matt in Lita and go, hey, you know what? You guys are young. You guys are vibrant. You guys, you are WCW material. And hands the three of them the WCW T-shirts. And the Hardy Boys hold on to it, shake his hand. Lita gives Shane a kiss, which would lead to people going, what the hell? We have WCW people now in the tag team match. Come on Dudleys, come on Edge and Christian, don't let those bastards win. Yeah, just to prove a point. Then you know, during the Shane versus Vince McMahon street fight, have the Hardy Boys race down to the ring, beat up Vince first, then have like Shane going, and have Lita, you know, full on slap Stephanie that hard, gives her, you know, body slams, throws her into the ring, body slams her, does the leader like the moonsault that she done very well on Stephanie, throws her out of the ring, and Shane going, yeah, you know what? Welcome to WCW. Then you'd see the Hardys beat up Shane McMahon, leaving both Shane and Vince on the floor, and then just going, we champions one day, you know. Then after that, you got the match with with Edge and Christian defeating the Hardys and the Dudleys for the tag team titles. The gimmick battle royale, I'll leave it alone. Triple H and The Undertaker match, I would leave that one alone, let that slide. But Shane prior to that going, you know what, Dad? I'm going to make your main event worthless. Then Vince, you know, what the? No, I'm changing this to a no disqualification lumberjack match. In other words, get all the guys from backstage, Taz, the Acolytes, Right to Censor, Chris Jericho, William Regal, Kane, Raven, Big Show, Eddie Guerrero, Prairie Saturn, Test, Kurt Angle, Chris Benoit, Edge, Christian, the Dudley Boys, the Hardy Boys, Undertaker, Triple H, all surrounding the ring, and all of them going, ooh, just going, you know, come down to the ring, and we'll see who is the last organization standing. Then you just see Shane McMahon's face on the Titantron, And some WCW guys on the top of the ramp, with the WWF guys going, yeah, come here. Even Stone Cold and Rocco. Rocco and Stone Cold going, doing the flying the bird. And Shane goes, guys, that belt, those two men, and everyone around that ring, they're worthless. Save your energy, boys. We've already got one title belt of theirs. Guess what, Vinny? I'm coming for them all. This is an invasion. We got one belt. There are a lot more to get. You are going to be the loser in this one. And sister, I got one thing to say to you. Hug on to those millions for all you can. Because after I'm done with the WWF, you'll have nothing to inherit. Slam down the mic. The WCW guys leave. With the exception of one. Booker T storms the ring, spins the Rock around, clocks him with the WCW World Title belt. Bolts out the ring, goes, I am the real World Heavyweight Champion. Sucker! Slams down the mic. Stone Cold goes, what the hell? He goes, and the boys start running towards one side of the ring. Austin's going, I don't care. Pins the Rock 1, 2, and 3. Making Stone Cold Steve Austin the World Heavyweight Champion of the World Wrestling Federation. Boy, looks like it's going to be a bit long. Well, the lengthy talk will be a bit long, so I'll leave it here at this moment and see you in part 2.